What's up, guys? What's going on? This is the bull here. This morning, I woke up to find everything frozen. Everything was frozen around. My pond was completely froze over. I almost had a serious incident with the pond because the sprayer happened to, I don't know, fall over somehow, and it was skirting water out the pond. So when I woke up this morning, the pond was completely frozen with water skirting still out from the sprayer, and the water was real low levels in there. So I could have lost all my fish if I didn't notice that earlier this morning. So I was lucky enough to fix the problem. In a little bit, I'm gonna fill the pond all the way back up to its levels, and the fish are okay because the pond can be completely froze over, and the koi will live just fine underneath the ice. But nevertheless, you gotta watch the water levels. You don't want to get so low that the pond freezes and the fish will freeze. So I got out there, went over to check out the chickens. All the chickens' water bowls were all frozen over, so I had to dump those out and put some, give them some fresh water, feed them. Everything's all right over there. They're cool. I have about 7 or 8 different water stations for them to drink at throughout the big area back there, but all of them were frozen. So we did all those. It's gonna be real, real cold again tonight, so I'll be up nice and early tomorrow morning, checking on them and making sure everything is good over there. So yeah, it's tough. It really feels real good right now around this fire pit here, because it is freezing out here. My ears were aching a little while ago. It's so cold out here. But this fire pit is just awesome. If you can have a fire pit where you're at, do one. Real simple. And the fire will stay centralized right in that area, and you can keep yourself nice and warm on a cold winter day. You can see over here at the pond, you can see over here on this side over here where it's frozen. And then over there where the sprayer is, of course it's not frozen because the water's constantly moving. However, my sprayer head fell over and it was squirting all up over there. And as you can see, the pond is probably a foot. It's a good foot lower than it normally is. That's all ice to see around the edges there. Nice over there. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it back up in a few minutes. Make sure the fish is good and safe for the night. Went over and picked up some eggs there. From the chickens. Now, out of 10 chickens, one of them is broody, so she's not laying eggs. So that leaves me 9. And I got 7 eggs out of the 9 chickens on a freezing day. That's excellent. So chickens are still producing, doing their thing. All my little strawberries are looking real sad right now because of this cold weather, but they'll all be bouncing back as soon as it warms up. Everything in here is nice and warm inside the greenhouse. Nice and warm. I mean, right now it's what, like 43 in here, and that's that's really good for it being like 20 something out. It's so cool watching all the little birds come here. We got chickadees, we have finches. I see sparrows. I see robins, cardinals, blue jays, woodpeckers. They all come here to feed. Looks really nice. Love seeing the birdies. What's up, girls? Everything okay? Huh? Thing okay over here? I see you all ate all your fodder and everything, huh? Well, it's about time to call it the night anyway pretty soon. It's getting dark out here, so. Your heat lamps are turned on, so it's nice and cozy in there for you all. So you all have a good night. I had to step on the hose real good all over it because it was still frozen from last night, and I finally got a big icicle to come out of it, and water now is running pretty good out of it. I'm gonna let it fill up all the way there. I'm really hoping that I don't have a small tear in my liner somewhere from when the tree fell, because I've noticed that I have filled this pond up all the way, and the water levels have gone way down. I know that has happened a lot during the summertime, but this winter time, and never experienced that before to happen like that. So I'm hoping I don't have a tear somewhere in it, because there's a lot of work that went into building this pond, and to reconstruct it now after it's already built is just be a big pain. So if there's a tear, and I'm gonna have to drain it all the way out in the springtime, find where that tear is, and do a repair on it. So, because replacing the whole line of this line is supposed to last you a good 15-20 years. So, second year, I can't have that. So, plus all these rocks and all this stuff and all the soil that's already over it, it would be worth it. So, I don't want to turn it into a little frog pond now. So, it's supposed to be a nice koi pond. So, hopefully, if it has a tear in it, then I have to just drain it come spring, and find where the tear is and just do a patch on it. So that'll be the plan. So it's not draining all the way out, but I think there's a tear in it somewhere from maybe one of the limbs hit it or something. I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out come spring. So I'm gonna let this fill up for about an hour or so, and then I'll come back and check on it and turn the hose off. Had a lot of plans this morning that I had to cancel due to things I had to do around here. But that's how it is, you know what I'm saying? It's colder than it is now. Just looking at my fire pit, it's keeping me warm. Just by looking at it, it's just amazing what a fire pit will do for you. I can almost feel it over here anyways. And I'm a good 40 feet from it right now. Amazing. All my fruit trees, as cold as it got out, right? All the fruit trees, everything is fine. All my citrus trees, no problem. All these trees are already adapted to the climate on my property. We take a little break and sit down on this little piece of trunk from the tree that I left hanging there. I have to figure out how I'm gonna get rid of that pretty soon. But ain't no biggie, man, ain't no biggie. Things could be a lot worse. I'm so thankful for everything, how things work out, you know what I mean? Everything is good, everything is copacetic. I'm so happy. Things could be a lot worse. A tree could have fell down on my greenhouse, destroyed my whole beautiful greenhouse. Tree could have fell down on the house and caused all kinds of problems, right? Tree fell over the pond. I don't know if I have a tear in the pond, like I said, and I'll find out as the, you know, if this continues, and if not, I'll drain it come spring. We'll fix that, no big deal. Tree could have fell down on a chicken coop, caused all kinds of problems over there. Broke the fence. None of that happened. None of that happened. So it's all good, man. Just a little bit of sweat. Got the kids out here. We got this all cleaned up. So you know, a day's work, couple days. But you know, I got them to work. Had to break out the whip, but you know, we got it done. And so we're thankful for all that. Thankful for all I have. I hope everybody out there also is experiencing the goodness that we do get, right? The goodness. So I hope you're experiencing that as well as I am. That you didn't have any major problems at your homestead, your home, your property, wherever you're at. That you didn't have no major problems and stuff. So just count our blessings. So I'm just so thankful. I'm just, you know, came out for a few minutes here just to check everything again, because I already, you know, when I came out this morning, I already knew what I was dealing with. So I took care of a few problems in the morning. Now I'm just coming out, make sure the pond is filled back up, make sure the water for the chickens are all set for the evening. Got the little fire pit to get my circulation going. So everything is good. God is good. God has always been good to me. So I hope that you guys are all doing well. Everybody's in good health and in good spirit. Until I see you next time, God bless.